This week on Neighbours, Susan's not even supposed to be back in the country until the end of the week.
One of them seemed concerned about a clause stipulating who's going to be editor.
I sold the app to the casino. Even though you knew Tash didn't want to sell, you're going to have to tell Tash.
Every time I think about that money, I think about what I did to Kyle. I stole from that boy.
I like spending time with your family because I'm with you.
I would really appreciate you leaving family matters for me.
Going to this much effort is almost pathetic.
Yeah, I know.
It just feels too soon.
You think she might want to try again?
So I hope you're ready for what I've got in store for you next week, because I am cranking it up and... can you excuse me for a sec?
Hey, congratulations. Did everything go okay?
Yeah.
Can I get you a drink?
No, I'm fine. So, Reese told me that this was all your idea.
Guilty. Well, it's not every day that you get a big win.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, so I was thinking if you're up for it, maybe we could get some breakfast tomorrow morning?
I think I've got something on tomorrow.
Well, I was thinking that, that place that you like with the ginger pancakes. Maybe talk a little.
Talk?
Yeah.
About what?
Us.
We've run out of ice. I better go get some real quick.
Okay, so what's our next move?
I can think of a few moves we can try after dinner.
Look, I need to know how many advertisers we can pull back in. See, I want to be back in the editor's chair before Susan gets back.
But yes, well, you can't go back to being editor
Until my reputation's being fixed. Yeah, I know. Come on, I've been patient. We've done the groundwork. I think now is the time to put everything we've done to the test. So contact the advertisers.
I'll set up some meetings. It'll cost you a few lunches.
No.
No lunches.
One lunch. Tomorrow, here at Charlie's. All the top advertisers. See? Lots of birds, one stone.
You want to negotiate with all of them at once?
Why not?
I just don't know if your reputation is really...
If I can win these advertisers over, it proves that my image has been fixed. And if it has been fixed, it means I can get rid of Susan and take my rightful position as editor. Again, it's really very simple.
All right, I'll draw something up.
Thank you. Oh, and I would like a clause in there that designates me as the editor.
Well, that's pretty unusual.
I own the newspaper. I dictate the terms. Come on. Paul. Karl. Dinner for one. How lovely.
Spoke to Susan before. She said it's a great conference.
Oh, good. Well, that's my money well spent then.
Must make for a nice change.
You enjoyed that meal, won't you?
See you guys. I'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to make sure no one else
Jade.
wants a coffee. How did you get that?
You sent it to me.
No.
You're not ready to move on. Neither am I. So why are we both miserable and alone?
Kyle, that was meant for someone else.
Maybe.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, there's no such thing as an accident.
There is. That's all it was.
Yeah, but what you wrote...
I was trying to let the guy down gently. He's one of my clients. I didn't want stuff to get weird.
I don't believe you.
What, you've never made up an excuse to get out of a date before? Look, I'm really sorry that you had to see that, but it didn't mean anything other than I don't want to date one of my clients. Just let it go.
Right. Now, have you got those revised rate details? Yeah. Ah, great. You're a lifesaver.
We'll get the printers to do a high gloss finish and cards for the rates.
What? I'll get it.
Hey, what's all the stress about, huh?
Business.
Hi.
Mine.
Hi, Kate. Is Paul home? Yeah, he is. Come in.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You want my house moved 2 millimetres to the left?
I'm here in my capacity as principal. Sophie's first test for the term, 52%.
That's a pass.
It's one of her best scores in recent times. When I first met Sophie, she was an A student. Over the last 6 months, her marks have dropped over every subject significantly.
Is there any reason why you felt the need to deliver this personally? I mean, normally you just send one of those nasty little emails.
I care for my students. I was just wondering if there may be a reason her marks have slipped. Something that we can address.
Well, my guess is that she doesn't study enough.
She needs to turn this around, Paul, or she could be looking at repeating the year.
Well, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
There's only so much we can do from our end.
You know what? You're absolutely right. The education system does have a long way to go. Yeah.
Well, history, she used to be really good.
Well, clearly she isn't anymore.
We need to get to the printers if we want to be ready for the meeting.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, what are you going to do?
Right now, nothing.
But you heard what Priya said. You don't want to have to repeat, do you?
Well, look, I tell you what, seeing you're so concerned, why don't you have a talk to her?
No, I can't.
She can.
No, we made a deal when I moved in here. You'd do the parenting.
Yeah, and I tried last week, and I failed. Look, if I say something to her now, it's just going to make things worse.
Oh, she's going to hate this coming from me.
Well, the important thing is that she gets the message. Less music, more study. $1 All right, I'll see you there then. Bye.
Glad I've run into you.
Summer, it's not a good time now.
It's just there's potential for an online story. It could be good for the paper.
Well, that's not your domain, is it?
No, but you could give it to one of the other journos.
What part of it's not a good time did you not understand, Summer?
Well, then can I pitch it at the 1 o'clock staff meeting?
There is no meeting.
There's always a 1 o'clock staff meeting.
Well, not today, there's not. Karen. Yeah, glad I caught you. Listen, what have you got on today?
Now he's not even having staff meetings.
Don't let him get to you. Susan will be back soon.
And I cannot wait. No, she actually lets me pitch my ideas, values me as a source for stories. I can't believe Paul wouldn't even take 2 minutes out of his day to hear me out. It could be a massive story for all he knows.
Is it?
Well, no, but it's got potential.
Let his mood pass and just pitch the story tomorrow.
No, it'll be yesterday's news by then. I need to find a way to get him to listen to me today.
You are as stubborn as Susan. Let me buy you breakfast first.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Oh, something happened?
Nope.
That's convincing. You want to try again?
Jade sent me a text. She got the numbers mixed up.
Oh, that happens.
Apparently, one of her clients asked her out.
Yeah, so she told him she's not over you. Maybe she's not.
That's not what she told me.
And you believed her? Come on, mate, you could have said anything. I don't date clients, I'm seeing someone else.
Maybe.
The last thing she's going to do is admit anything to you.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. I was really digging myself a hole there.
Yeah, you still have to get her to talk to you, though. I mean, the battle's only half won. What, you going now?
No time like the present. Oh, good, you're still here.
Yeah, I'll just take the glasses back.
I'll
and
take
then
the glasses back. 10 minutes. That's all I'm asking.
Karl, we went over this last night.
Just listen.
What else is there to say?
The truth. How we both feel.
I've told you how I feel.
Yeah, but you say one thing and then you go and do another.
No, I don't.
Exhibit A. Exhibit B.
Where did you get that?
Why did you keep it if you don't care about us? Is it that hard to say? Jade, I screwed up. Big time. But it was one mistake.
And I trusted you. I mean, you know how hard that was for me.
Yeah, I do.
Karl, I can't just forget everything, okay? I need time.
I love you.
You know you have to press the buttons and then it magically connects you to someone else.
Heath, hi.
If you're trying to decide whether or not to call me, the answer is definitely yes.
Well, actually, I tried to text you last night, but there was a bit of a mix-up.
Was it a good text or a bad text? Ooh, long pause. That doesn't bode well.
Well, no, it's not about you. Look, the truth is, I'm still not over Kyle.
This is the guy that cheated on you, right? The guy that didn't know how lucky he was?
Wow, there are really no secrets at boot camp, are there?
Not many, no. It's probably none of my business, but anyone who cheats on you is an idiot. And they don't deserve you.
Well, it was just one kiss.
And all I'm asking for is one date. Okay, one drink, coffee, and we could do it right here. Come on, just give me a chance to prove to you that he's not the only guy in the world. What's it gonna take? 20 push-ups, 50 ab crunches. I will sprint around the car park for you.
Okay, one coffee.
A vintage Porsche, that'd be all right.
Hey, you aren't just gonna leave this mess, are you?
You know, you should actually be much nicer to me and I might let you drive it. Right, I'm gonna go check it out.
Andrew.
Nope.
What, you don't even know what I'm gonna ask?
Yes, I do. You want me to talk to Sophie? The answer's no.
Why not? She respects you.
Because I don't tell her how to live her life.
Well, she's not gonna have a life if she fails. You heard what Priya said.
Yes, she will, just not the one that you want for her.
What's up? Nothing. Okay. Soph, do you have a minute? Yeah, kind of. I'm just trying to get this song down. Where'd you get that?
Paul gave it to me. He wants me to talk to you about it.
Look, it's really not that big a deal.
Look, Soph, if you're struggling with school...
I'm not.
Okay, so then what happened with the exam?
Well, nothing. It was just an in-class thing. It really wasn't important.
Well, Priya doesn't seem to think that. I don't know, maybe we can sit down, we'll sort out a studying schedule, we can actually do it together.
I thought we agreed we weren't going to do this. Okay, you're not my mum, you're my sister.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean I can't help you.
Well, I'm fine.
So, you just have so much potential. You could actually do anything you put your mind to.
I do things. Okay? And my marks are my problem. You don't have to worry about them.
I can't help it.
Yeah, I know. It's sweet. Really, really annoying, but sweet. Okay? But I like having you here. Okay? I like you living here. So just please don't wreck it. I'll get it.
Hey.
Hi. Girls, is Paul home? Nope. Right, do you know where he is? Nope.
I think he's at a meeting.
Do you know what that meeting's about?
I don't know, something to do with the paper?
Right. Thank you for that.
Come in.
Goodbye, Summer.
Of course, there is that risk I could become one of those guys. You know, like a weekend road warrior.
Oh, yeah, right.
It is a slippery slope, though. I mean, first you get the bike, then you start wearing a lycra bodysuit, and before you know it, you're thinking about shaving your legs.
Well, you're right there. That does sound very dangerous.
But I figured that a bike would be a good way to let off some steam. You know, I mean, work has been nuts recently. Ever since the GFC, we've been under the hammer.
Guess what happened at work today?
Aliens landed and they asked you to mow their lawn.
Close. Mrs. Kincaid asked me in for lemonade after I finished clipping her hedge.
No!
She totally did.
Did you check out your bum again?
Well, do you reckon you'll be checking out the garden guy at her age?
If he looks anything like you, yes.
Oh, you know what the best part is?
What?
She recommended me to all of her friends.
Ooh, you might need me to go with you as your bodyguard then.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Would you have to stick to me like glue all day?
That can be arranged.
So, if I'm lucky, I will get the Paris conference and the Rome one too, all on company time. Not bad, eh?
No, not bad at all.
Have you ever been to Europe? I really want to go to Berlin. I hear it's amazing, and...
Whoa, Paul better watch out. Even I get afraid when you look that determined.
I just came from his house and Kate told me he's at a newspaper meeting. I think he just told me it was cancelled to get rid of me. Karl, I know I'm only a junior, but Susan invites me to these meetings. She includes everyone.
As you can see, it's a very generous package, but the rates won't last if you sit on the decision for too long.
I'd need some assurance the sort of things that occurred over the last few months won't happen again.
Greg, I can assure you that I am back.
Am I being self-obsessed again?
Oh, no, I don't think you are. You're standing up for your professional rights. And now might be a good time to assert them.
News is well on the way to becoming the newspaper that you all know and love to advertise in. Now, what we're doing today is giving you the opportunity to be a part of that. Zoe, could you just walk them through the contract? I need to confer with one of my staff members. Excuse me.
The price we're offering is for the first 12
What are you doing here?
After that,
It's a work meeting, isn't it?
Summer, can you see anybody from the office here? No. What you're doing is interrupting an extremely important meeting that has nothing to do with newspaper content. Now, just go.
I'd like to know a little bit more about this clause here. The one where you're stipulating who the editor will be.
What's this about who's going to be editor?